Not the best news if you have Easter Sunday plans, if you have any get-togethers with your family. It does look like we're going to have an unsettled day with showers and storms. Can't rule out by Sunday evening, maybe even some strong storms. And that is allowing all of that cold air to just funnel straight down into Illinois as we head through the second half of the weekend. Now, as we go forward into next week, I want to show you some good news, is that even though it's going to be so cold Sunday and Monday, we will start to come out of it pretty quickly by Tuesday on Veterans Day.
I think people would just be focusing on the party aspect.
I think
so.
That's my group of friends, we would not be getting anything done. We'd be laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
All right, Louis Vuitton is releasing a new bag that says embody the spirit of a leisurely walk. Ooh. It's the Beagle bag. The handbag features a coated canvas and 2 shades of soft calf leather for a striking blend of textures and colors that look just like a beagle. You can still get frost even with temperatures in the mid-30s, which is the case for many of us this morning. So on nights like last night where we have a clear sky and light winds, what happens is the air near the ground actually cools faster than a few feet up. So the temperature, when you see our temperature map, it's actually measured about 6 feet above the ground. So keep in mind, even if you're in the mid-30s, that ground temperature near the grass, it can be a few degrees cooler, and thus you start to develop frost.
Because if you experience the 80s and 90s, it's a shock to the system.
It is. That's a 20-degree drop from Sunday to Wednesday, so I don't blame you.
Thank you.
Ain't that sweater weather, so.
And if I wear a fur coat, you better not say anything either.
We are entering the cloudy season here in Illinois. I'm sure you've noticed this week a lot of these cloudy days, and it has to do with our temperature profile of the atmosphere. So normally the air gets colder as you go up, but in this case we have a temperature inversion. It's where we have a warm layer of air aloft, cold moist air trapped near the ground, and as we go into the winter months we see this inverted atmosphere happen a lot more often because of the low sun angle.
Amish-inspired recipe in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Yum, and we got some big changes in our weather after weekend rain. We'll see cooler weather for the work week. I'll have those details. This is pushing closer to the Peoria area right now. Let's zoom in and take a look at the area of concern. Now pushing its way very close to Pekin here with some very large hail. And we see that hook signature right here. I'm going to draw the area that we're talking about when I say a hook signature. See that right here? That's where we're watching for that rotating thunderstorm right there. And again, this is the area that has had a history of producing a large tornado as it moved its way across the Lewiston area. Confirmation of tornado damage there. And we're still seeing that signature. We are hoping to see a gradual decrease in the intensity as the atmosphere is not quite as conducive as it is a little bit further off to the west. But we kind of take a look back where the storm has really been intense, especially around the Lewiston, Bryant area. Storm spotters are telling us that there's major damage right now with this storm as it moves its way across central Fulton County. And we're still seeing, of course, a very alarming look here on our shear tracks as we're now seeing that storm push its way into western parts of Tazewell County. Along 24, do not travel. Mapleton, Glassford, getting the lowest place in your home. Manitou, you're going to be too close to call, although that rotation will likely go just north of you. You're still included in the warning, so we need you to get into your safe place at this time. So let's kind of zoom out, and we're going to kind of put a track on this area of rotation for you this evening. So we kind of zoom out across the Peoria Metro, and we'll put a track on this for you to help you kind of plan on when the storm will arrive. There's the rotation right there. This couplet just south of Empire right now, west of Farmer City. Look at that spot that we're seeing some of the lighter colors. I'll circle this for you. Again, that is what could be debris getting lofted with this storm. We don't know if that would be grain bins or pieces of a home. Welcome back. It sure is a beautiful Thursday morning outside with clear skies and cool temperatures. We're down to 48 degrees. A light wind out of the east this morning, around 8 miles per hour. 40 degrees is our temperature in Bloomington, so definitely a little bit on the chilly side. Make sure you have that jacket ready to go this morning before you head out. 40 degrees in Pontiac and 43 in Canton. Most of the state has dropped into the 40s this morning. 45 Champaign, Effingham down to 46. We've got 47 degrees right now up to our north in Chicago. So nice, cool fall air has settled in, and not quite to frost or freeze levels just yet, but it's getting closer to us. You can see this morning we have quite a few frost and freeze alerts from the Great Lakes all the way through the northeast here. And that's where we're seeing those temperatures down into the lower and mid-30s for those low temperatures. So a sure sign that the seasons are changing here as we're now getting deeper into fall. This morning,
A great morning to be traveling. You can see from coast to coast, no weather issues. So if you have any flights heading out this morning, anywhere across the country, I really wouldn't expect any weather delays as things are nice and quiet for much of the lower 48. So we like to see that. Here's the big picture of what we're looking at over the next couple of days. Tomorrow, there will be some slight changes coming our way with a weak front that will move in. It'll bring a band of clouds. So we will have quite a few clouds on Friday, and this front will try to squeeze out a few light showers or sprinkles for your Friday. It will not be a big deal whatsoever. Amounts of rain will be little to none out of this, and then we'll get back to some nice sunshine on Saturday behind that weak front. I think we'll have some very nice weather for your upcoming weekend, so we'll look forward to that. Our highs today, upper 60s to near 70, very comfortable. And then overnight tonight we'll drop back, probably not quite as cool as this morning, but I think we'll be in the middle to upper 40s in most spots. A few lower 40s could still be possible in our eastern locations. We'll see highs tomorrow around the low 70s, and then for your Saturday here, we'll start in the upper 40s. We'll end up around the low 70s Saturday afternoon. So the next few days, our temperatures will be fairly steady, with those highs fairly close to that 70-degree mark. There's tomorrow, that band of clouds that we talked about. Again, we might get a few sprinkles out of that. If we were to see any light shower or sprinkle, it would be probably before 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So by the time we're getting into your Friday evening, those high school football games, the weather should be perfect out there. We'll start to clear the skies out Friday night and get back to the bright sunshine on Saturday. Today's 69 degrees. We'll have a light southeast wind of 5 to 10 miles per hour, down to 47 for your low tonight. And here's our nice looking extended forecast. Again, tomorrow, maybe a few sprinkles, 72, 71 with bright sunshine on Saturday. Sunday, a little warmer at 75. The weekend is perfect for outdoor plans. Next week, looking pretty good as well. We're up to 80 on Monday. We could see a couple showers, and then mainly dry Tuesday and Wednesday. Highs in the low to mid 70s.